Good morning, guys. It's a rainy day here, even though it's summer. But yeah, so today I'm going to do a makeup look using products that I need to Project Pan. So I have a lot of products that I've not used in a long time, and I really need to get into using them. So I'm going to use them today. Okay. So I'm going to start with this Catrice Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer, which is a great primer. I've got oil on my face, jojoba oil, already washed and moisturized. Next, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it at all the areas that need the priming. Mainly, it's under my eyes and around my mouth. So this actually gives a very good, nice, soft focus effect on its own. So I don't know why I didn't use this. I guess I just generally don't use primers, but I heard good things about this and that's why I'm using it. Next, I'm going to use my Born This Way foundation, which I need to finish. And I'm going to mix it a little bit with my Marc Jacobs. All my foundations need to be finished up. So the Marc Jacobs is a little bit on the orangey brownish sort of side, and that one is in the shade Honey Light, but it's not light. And then I have the Too Faced foundation, Born This Way foundation in Sand. So I'm going to mix these two first and see how these two go, and then I'll slowly dab those into the skin. I won't be covering the whole face. I'm also not really going out that much, so yeah, forget that part. Okay, next I'm gonna take my MAC Cosmetics, and I've got the orange shade, which is my corrector. I'm gonna use that. Oh, can't open it right now. I'm gonna use this to do some color correcting. You know, no matter how many times I clear my makeup table, it ends up being really messy. So I don't know why that's the case. Okay, as you can see, I'm only putting a little bit because otherwise it might get too orangey, which will spoil the whole look. So, and I'll let that set for a while before I put my foundation on. Let it set a while. Then let's start with the rest of the face, I guess. But I only cover these parts normally for foundation. So while that sets, I'll do my brows. For the brows, I'm going to use, because I use all my brow powders, that really doesn't matter to me. But I do have this eyeshadow palette from MAC, and it's the 6 Dashing Lassie eyeshadows. I'm gonna use the dark color. I don't really know the name of it because okay, it's basically this color right here. So I'm gonna use that. And again, I can't find my brushes. Where did they go? Where did my brushes go? I'll use whatever brush I have then. Okay, so I'm gonna use this and do my brows. A bit more stern because of this color, but you know, it actually matches my brows. I think it's kind of dark though, so I'll have to slowly blend that out or take out some color from there. My guess is I'm going to take out the color from there. Let me put the other side on first. You know, it's rainy, but it's so hot. It's really interesting in Singapore. We welcome the rain, but it's been raining so much. For me, I actually like the rain. But you know, you can't dry your clothes, can't go out as much, can't walk without being flooded, you know. So, I'm just gonna take a microfiber cloth and just wipe off this part because that's too much. Okay, yep, better. And then I'll just go over this side as well a bit more to match. I think that's fine. A bit more here. My left brow is always a problem to me. I'm never satisfied with how I do my left brow. Next, I'm taking the foundation and just going under the eye and around the mouth, because that's where I usually wear foundation. Okay, I'm just dabbing that in first, and then I'll also go down the nose and up the forehead. So it's like the star zone, where it's your nose, under your eyes, and around your mouth. So do that first. And I could actually put on more concealer and stuff, but I don't know. My favorite concealer, I don't want to use it up, it's actually the Tarte Shape Tape, but I do have another concealer, the Fenty Matchsticks in Caramel. Where did that one go? That I need to use up. It's a good color for my skin. So actually it looks fine that way, but I'm just going to do something extra and make myself look really natural. So this color is a bit more on the orangey peachy tone, so it covers dark circles as well. But it's very hard to make it stay on, so. And also you need to use the warmth of your hands to make this work well. Look at the difference in color. You see how it's so much more brightening. It's a better skin shade for me in terms of like a concealer than most of my concealers. But I need to use it up. It's getting old. I never get the chance to use it as much, so let's see. Alright, I think that's enough. Then, and by the way, let me just show you how much I have left of it, which is really a lot. So I gotta get that finished up. And then I take my sponge again and I'm going to just dab it in. That helps to soften the lines. Because this thing doesn't blend as well. Whatever's left over I put here. I also have the truffle shade one. My daughter loves to play with this. I'm putting that down the nose using just the edges. That gives a bit of dimension for me. Put some there. And a lot around my mouth, chin I mean, so that can all blend well. And I'm just going to do that and that. When you have a child, or basically when you get pregnant, I really admire those people who don't put on any weight at all, even after pregnancy, and how they bounce back, because you know, most people exercise and they have good diet. I'm not one of those people, because I was so stressed from being a first-time mother. My child, she loves to cry and she loves attention, so I really didn't get the chance to do anything for myself. And finally, now that my child is a bit older, my baby, I'm actually doing a bit more of my makeup. So that's why I was missing for a long time. I had a very difficult pregnancy. I had bad morning sickness, vomiting all the time and stuff. So I couldn't do... and I worked at that time as well, so it was between work and rest. It was hard time, so I didn't film many videos during that time. Next, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the original one, not the yellow one. I'm just going to put that under the eye. I also need to finish this up. I've got loads of it because I just generally never had time for powdering. And you can of course use it to bake. I stabbed my eye, it really itches now. But you know, it actually blends in quite well because I use cream and liquid products, so it's pretty okay. Just put some on my eye as well because I'm going to put on this product. It's the Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Color Highlighter in Gold Illumination. It has 3 colors. I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to use whichever works for me. Using my fingers. Go with this one on the eyes. So it's got a nice gold shimmer, which I could put more of, but I'm just going for a natural look. Then I'm taking the bronzy shade and I'm going to put that in the outer part of my lid space, or rather it's actually my socket, but you can't really see my socket much, so I have to put it higher so that there's some color there. Then I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to dust this as my bronzer around my face. Mainly it actually should only stop here, but it's just a natural action to do that. I'm not putting a lot because that's not natural for me. I don't put much bronzer anyway. This is like my first time really using it, because that's the reason why I don't use this much, because I don't use bronzer. And then I love blush, and I need to finish the palette here, and this has a good pink blush, so put that on. And then over my nose, and to give some color to the rest of my face, I usually just go on these parts, which is like the temples, but wherever I think needs a bit more color, just go on top with the excess. You might not want to do that depending on how much product you use, but I use so little product that it doesn't show up as much. And then do I want to put on highlighter? I don't want to per se, so I don't want to put on highlighter. Should I? Because I've already got that primer that has that soft focus, so I feel there's no point to putting on that. But since we're on the subject of finishing up products, got my Killawatt highlighter. Put that down my nose. There we go. Put some there. Put some at this part. Put some at this part. And then go to my cheekbones. I'm just doing this. I really need to use that up. Okay, and for lipstick, I have many lipsticks I need to use up, but I will go with a liquid lipstick. I have a lot of the Burberry lipsticks, but I never really used them much, so I'm going to start with the pink. The shade is magenta, and I like this color a lot, and that's just going to go in the middle, and I'll just dab it. I'm using only the camera to do my makeup, so kind of difficult. And I'm going to, I think that pink alone is enough. It's good enough, I think. Should I do anything else? Yeah, to me it's good enough. Alright, and then I've got to do my lashes. But I'll tell you guys the truth, I generally don't do lashes. So I'm using the Mistine mascara, which I need to use up. I mean, I've already opened it, so I have to use it up. This one has this part where you can put on some fiber to lengthen or volumize your lashes. But you know me, I just want to get ready fast, so I don't have time for that. But if I'm going somewhere special and I'm not wearing falsies, but I want the falsie look, then I would use that. It's a pretty good mascara, I recommend this one. And I think it's a tubing mascara. You can just wash it off, so it's not really waterproof, but if you've powdered under your eyes, then it's fine. So that's the look. I do not want to put on eyeliner because I think that would just waste a lot of time. So this is the look, you guys. What do you think about this? Is it nice? And then let me see if I can just let go my hair, which is better. I find that even though I like my hair down, most of the time I look better with my hair up. So this would be the look with my hair down. Looking at it, I think probably tying it up is a better idea. But whatever, floats your boat. So this is my look using products I need to project pan. So thank you guys for staying with me. See you guys later. Bye.